Hi everyone and welcome back to LeisureWorld Model Railway. Okay, just a few updates this week. First of all, you'll notice there's now a line side fence along here between the platform and the car park and road behind. And I put a pay and display sign in with the charges, the pay meter, the sign, and a pay and display sign there as well. So just to finish off that car park really. So there's some, and then the other thing is I've created some trees and bushes and put a fence along the road, and also added depth to the waterfall. Now I'm not sure I like this compared to the previous waterfall on the previous video. I can't make up my mind whether this one's better or worse, so at the moment I'm sticking with it, but like your opinions if you've got any on whether the previous video's waterfall looks better than this one. Basically what I've done is added a bit of cotton wool on top to give it depth and make it fuller. I reckon that the rapids down here look better, but I'm not sure about this, so let me know what you think, if you think it's worse or better. But the trees and the fencing definitely makes things look better, gives it a bit of height, and you'll notice there's a ditch just here. That is where this floating shelf separates from the mountain, and that means that in the future I can pull the shelf out, and if I needed to move the whole diorama basically, and the whole layout, if I needed to take it down, I could take off this floating shelf and slide it out, and that gap is the ditch. I had to leave a gap to separate the two so I could slide it out, so I created a ditch by doing that. Likewise, all the other floating shelves which I added to create more space, width to the layout of the original 4x3 tables, base tables that I had, so I added an extra foot by putting these floating shelves on, so each one of these can slide out, so they're all separated, and each on each separate table, if you like, of the main, they're connected to each separate table, so each one can slide away, and it goes up to the platform, so the whole platform bit, this would slide away, and then you've got from the platform onwards is the main base table. So it means I can take the whole thing apart if necessary. But what it does, because I've got 4 tables here, it does mean that I've had to, there are gaps. You can see joins like here where the table splits, so when I do come to take it apart, it's going to be fun. Hopefully I won't ever need to do that, but if we ever move house or something like that, then that's when that would come into effect. You can see I started building the train station as well, and there'll be some bus stops here, so more on that in the next video. I've also started making the river, so the river is going to come under here and wrap round and go along here. I've had to take down the cable car for the time being, so the river will go along here, and there'll be cyclists riding along the banks of the river. They'll come up to here, which there'll be a little sort of car park bike stand by the vernacular railway. They'll turn round on their bikes and come back along the river and back down there, and then once they're out of sight, they'll turn round again and come and back again. So they'll be doing a loop along here, and then the river will be quite wide here, flow out, get thinner and become more of a rapid as it goes down there, and then it'll over here, it will go under there, and there might be a waterfall or something here, so that's where the river's going to go. So there's going to be Magnorail for that, for those cyclists. So I've started on that, and I'll show you that in a moment. One moment. Okay, here's progress on the Magnorail so far. So the main large part of the river will be here, and it will come along here and down here, getting into rapids as it gets thinner. As I said, the cyclists will ride along the bank of the river, and at this end is the vernacular railway, where there'll be a car park and a bike stand, and then, as I say, the cyclists will come along the banks. So that's as far as I've done so far. This sheet here is one whole sheet, so there's no joins, which should make things better for the cyclists to travel on. It's 0.6 of a millimetre thick, this plastic sheet, which is thicker than Magnorail suggests, so hopefully it will work. If it doesn't, I might have to increase the magnets or add in a second motor or a more powerful motor. It looks a bit not very clear at the moment, the plastic, and that's because there's a film on both sides which haven't peeled off yet, and that will make it shiny and also hopefully less friction, and therefore make the magnets move better. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to go for a thinner film, as I say, or change a more powerful motor or better, thicker magnets, stronger magnets. But so that's this whole thing is going to go where I showed you on the river, and again, it can lift out and in. That's the plan, because there is a join in the river right here. Don't know if you can see that, but that is the join of the two tables. So Magnorail is going to sit right over those two, so I need to be able to take it off and on by taking off and on the bridge when it's in place. Otherwise I won't be able to move the whole thing should I need to take it all down for any reason. So that's to come. Work started, so more Magnorail on the way. That'll go to enhance the Magnorail already on this layout, which is on the sea scene. If you remember, there are 3 Magnorails here, one for the surfing and one for the dinghies, and there was the water ski and jet skis are also going as well. So that's on another video. You can see that actually in working. But this is the beach scene. Needs a dust, which is why I'm not running it today. Needs a good old dust actually. But so they're the updates for this week. Not too many, but hopefully you'll think that definitely this area has improved with the trees, and hopefully it's looking better in your eyes. So still waiting on the traffic lights to come down here, the Fala traffic lights. They still haven't arrived. Going to be chasing the company today, but just got to wait, I guess. Really frustrating because I can't get that bit finished. So as I say, next is doing the station area. So the bus, well, all the traffic will come along here. Buses will go into the bus stop here. The main traffic will carry on down the main road and along here and past the station, and then the next phase will be getting it up and up the ramp, over the bridge, and then back under here, and then that will complete the loop. So that's work still to be done. This end of the layout really hasn't started yet. That's still coming. Obviously more Magnorail up there on the ski slope ultimately. And I'm thinking of putting a Magnorail in the river as well as the cyclists going round the bank. I'm thinking of putting a small bit of Magnorail just in the river at the widest bit. Maybe have some ducks moving around or something, but I haven't decided that yet. That's still to be decided. So there you have it. That's the update for this week. Hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, then please share, like and subscribe, and I'll be showing you more as more progress gets done. You'll see, I don't know if I pointed out, there's railings here now as well, and a bit there, and just some here just to sort of close off the track from pedestrians. So yeah, that's it. And let me know what you think of the waterfall. I'm not sure whether I like this or not now, or whether it looked better before I added the cotton wool, which gave it the fuller appearance of the water cascading down. I can't make up my mind whether it was better in the previous video, but give me your thoughts. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Again, please share, like and subscribe, and I'll show you more in the coming weeks. Thanks very much. Bye.